Welcome. I'll be reacting to Delicatessen. I know nothing about this other than it was recommended and then won a poll on Patreon, so it's probably a good movie. This is a commentary. It is not a market substitute. Please support the original. And no spoilers when recommending movies. The sound design is amazing so far. So atmospheric. Oh my! Alright, I gather it's going to be in French whenever we get dialogue.
C'est pour moi?
C'est toujours prêt.
Tout ça sur mon ardoise.
Oh, of course he's in it. He's in all these films. I recognized that director, and then this confirms it.
Remarquez, là, avec vos chaussures, ça pourra faire l'affaire.
Oh.
Non, c'est fermé, terminé pour aujourd'hui.
Non, mais je viens pas pour ça. Logement de fonction avec vue dégagée vers le sud.
He must be the replacement of the dumpster chef.
Mais je veux bien vous donner votre chance. Mais va falloir bosser, hein?
That's a large apartment. That's bigger than my place. You lucked out. I mean, other than the murdering.
Allez, je vous laisse vous installer.
Might be worth it for an apartment this size, though. Hey, what? Running water, your own bathroom. You have it better than a lot of people.
Et d'ici que ça repousse, jamais ça repoussera. Jamais.
Et du genre optimiste, vous, hein?
He have a little monkey. What exactly are they making? I thought shoes at first, but no. The music in these is always impeccable. There's like this dark whimsy. Bad for you. Oh. I think she was impressed. That is hard work. Your arms get so tired. Oh, a cellist. Of course. I gather this happens a lot. It's amazing how this filmmaker makes the mundane just sing.
Signez-y, Julie. Je dis Julie parce que vous me plaisez, mais je veux pas vous presser.
Yeah, don't touch hair without permission.
C'est sûrement des petites choses à manger, c'est pour ça que ça vous dirait de les goûter?
Ah oui? Volontiers.
D'accord, alors c'est vers chez moi le temps que je prépare.
Good for her.
Salaud de boucher. Oh, il est pas rapproché, je suis sûr. Il prend son temps. Et voilà, bientôt 2 jours qu'on a eu les derniers morceaux.
So everyone here is in on it. That is a lot of snails. AKA food, right? I mean, if everyone's kind of starving, you can eat snails. Yeah, exactly.
Pour soi et Dieu pour tous.
Oh my. No, leave them on. You're cuter with them on. Plus you can see. No, 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 no. Put them on. Why do we teach women that it's not absolutely adorable to be wearing glasses? Because it is. And then you don't trip and fall. She's such an introvert. I love it. We all rehearse every social situation like 10 times before going. And then we still mess it up.
Non, non.
I rehearsed it with you in this chair. Chaos! Anarchy! Ah, I feel this.
Ouais.
Oh no, she can't see. I think he should probably pour it or put your glasses on.
J'espère que vous ne me trouvez pas trop cavalière. Je tenais à vous remercier pour ce matin.
Non, merci, mais. De quoi?
Toujours les voir. Et qu'est-ce qu'elles disent?
Je viens d'arriver.
C'est que c'est pas terrible ici. L'immeuble est insalubre.
She's trying to save him now. I think she does know.
Au contraire, enfin, c'est pas ce que je voulais dire.
Oh, just put your glasses on. Oh no, the vase is in her way. I can see this coming. Oh no. There you go. That's why you don't try to change yourself. Just to please someone.
Je joue l'instrument.
The organ?
Vous m'attendez? Elle sonne bien.
Asseyez-vous.
Jam session.
Un soir, après le spectacle, il a disparu.
Oh.
On a retrouvé que ses restes. Il avait mangé.
They ate him.
Ce soir-là, j'ai tout perdu, alors la première petite annonce. Et voilà.
Il faut que je vous dise quelque
Yeah,
chose.
you should tell him. Yeah, the entire building is in on it. But it looks like what's going on is everyone is starving. I mean, he gave up his shoes just to get here. Things are bad out there. And that speech about kind of what we're doing is wrong, but is it any better out there? What she doesn't know is this is the protagonist, so I think he'll be fine.
Et mon père.
Oh no. Oh no. There he is. Oh. Clever way to make sure he's at least partially safe for now. But that's what's going to happen. Unless you stop it. The voices, I presume. No. Well, that was lucky.
L'Australie.
L'Australien n'est rien sans son maître.
Butcher may have met his match.
C'est un détecteur de conneries.
C'est beau, la vie. Détecteur, mais... Oui, range-moi ce machin. Hein, on s'entend plus.
Comment vous y allez, vous? Elle est d'ici, et puis c'est pas du tout dans nos règles. Hein.
Une règle. Et la limite d'âge, alors c'est pas une règle, ça? Hein? Bientôt, t'auras plus qu'un petit pâté de moelle.
Age limit.
Oh non, mais c'est ma belle-mère. Et pourquoi pas la mère interligator, plutôt, hein?
All right, Logan's Run. Hmm. Yeah, that's a great way to make her like you.
Je voudrais partir avec lui. Je ferai pas 15 jours. Moi, je t'aurais perdu. Je veux pas perdre.
I mean, the sad thing is he's probably right. They wouldn't last 2 weeks. But at least those 2 weeks they'd be truly human and good people.
Et tu vas crier, hein? Et le petit clown là-haut, ben, il va descendre pour porter secours.
Dis-moi, t'arrives du secteur nord-est jusqu'ici rien que pour nous servir les malheurs de ton copain machin, là?
Mais moi, je suis pas une menteuse, c'est la vérité.
La vérité? Toi qui viens d'en haut, tu parles de la
Surfacer.
vérité?
Quoi? Alors c'est dans votre trois rats qu'on apprend à traiter comme ça une jeune fille?
And people who don't want to be kind of snatched and eaten came down here? Whew. Very post-apocalyptic.
Tiens, Julie. Julie. Tisane, y a pas de risque. Une théière par soir, comme vous m'avez dit.
Ben, je vous en redescendrai, vous en avez presque plus.
So that's how she's doing it. Making sure he sleeps through it all.
Sortir la nuit, précipiter un escalier, mais qu'est-ce qui t'a pris, hein?
Et puis le boucher a été très correct. Il m'a présenté ses excuses.
J'ai gâtiné, c'est que. C'est pas grand-chose.
Justement, on reste...
Ugh. It's one thing to cannibalize other people, it's another to be eating your own leg. That's a lot. Imagine that choice. You can live down here like this, live up there and eat people, or kind of be on the run trying not to get eaten. And those are your three choices. Yeah, this whole situation, she is done with it. I mean, this is kind of what's going on. A few people are kind of hoarding all the resources, and all of this could be planted and grown again, and could probably feed everyone if he was willing to part with it and then actually get it back into circulation and plant it. I'm guessing that's what this film is really about. I won't talk about it too much because I try not to get political on this channel, but I'm pretty sure that's what this is kind of about. Only it's being presented in a fanciful, almost science fiction way. I'd say this is more sci-fi than horror so far.
Passe à la télé ce soir. Je serai toi. J'irai lui dire.
Avec la tika tika wok.
Tika quoi?
Laisse-moi vous l'expliquer, Julie.
Excusez-moi de vous avoir dérangé.
I think she just likes dancing. That's all that was. I mean, I have to respect this guy for subverting the system and making his own food. Oh, sliding.
Moi aussi, tiens.
He has a daffodil on, it's so cute.
Allez.
Vous m'aviez pas dit.
Julie. Livingstone. Livingstone, Julie.
Oh, to draw him up there. It's a trap. Watching her is like watching the inside of my brain. Do some people wake up and go, I'm happy to be alive? That must be so weird. I'm worried he accidentally hits Julie. Oh, of course, it's the flower that would squirt water. Taiki's just in there going, not today.
L'égout, le dégoût.
He's the voice.
C'était toi? Non, je t'assure. Hein? Non, non.
Oh no. Yes, Queen. Alright, we'll keep it out of the moisture.
Il y a aussi des cris sexe masculin. Chaussures de clown, qu'est-ce que tu dis de ça?
To be fair, her dressing gown did look a little bit like a clown.
Oh, et moi! N'oubliez pas!
Oh dear. Thank you. Not a good place to be barefooted. What exactly is the plan here? Haha! Oh, they're trying to weaken the floor because the place was already damaged and ready to come down. So the hope is the floor gives way before they drown. You almost need to try to swim down and start punching the floor. And plus, if, yeah, that should help them get out as well. It's actually very appropriate that this horrifying place is just like getting cleansed out. That water saved them. Aha! Oh, now it goes. Why did you two not run when you could?
Cette fois-ci, t'es cuit, le clou.
Oh. He's not the right one to wield it. Nice job, kids. Yeah. Guess your dinner tonight. This film is absolutely beautiful. I don't mean the subject matter. The cinematography, the lighting, the kind of vintage feel to everything. The sound design was spectacular. Music, performances. And interestingly, for the subject matter, it wasn't that gruesome. I would say the opening sequence and title cards were the worst it's gonna get. And I like that. This could have been turned into a major slasher flick, and it was not. It concentrated more on the characters and the various little relationships and romances going on in the, I guess it was an apartment building, and that was the focus. And then I love the clown and all his little gadgets actually saving his life in the end. And then the idea that you can make a post apocalyptic film that's not epic, grand world ending scale, it just concentrated on one building. And clearly there was stuff going on. It was vaguely referenced, and nobody seemed to question corn as the main currency. So that had become universal, I guess. And there was that exchange, I think, with the cab driver in the beginning of, will things ever start growing again? Will it go back to the way it was? And the butcher's just like, no. And I feel like that's kind of what we've become. Things aren't this bad, but there's a lot of things wrong right now with the world. And the attitude it's easy to fall into is, well, this is how it is now, I guess. We aren't going to see the grain growing again. This is the world. You got to learn to live in it. Rather than trying to change the world that we live in. And in this, you saw this tiny spark of hope of like, don't be okay with the way things are. And I love how they used water, which was kind of a natural resource. And yes, it was coming through the pipes, but a part of the earth to stop what was going on. I thought that was a beautiful moment. I think that was my favorite part of the film, was when the door was opened and the water just... all because of the choices of two people. They made a difference in that one building. That's another takeaway, I feel like, is that even though things might seem like they're impossible to fix and spiraling out of control, our responsibility is simply fix what's around us. Start there. They weren't trying to save the world. They were trying to save this little sliver. And if we take responsibility for our little sliver, and enough people do that, eventually the world is saved. You know, it's like when I go to the beach and I pick up trash. And sometimes I go there and it's just covered. I'm not going to be able to pick up the entire beach. But what I can do is pick up a decent section of it, and someone else will come along and they'll pick up some. Someone else will come along, pick up some. And that's how the beach gets cleaned. Not by coming to the beach and going, that's not fixable, and then just leaving. So I'd say this is a gorgeous film. If you made it all the way to the end of this review, feel free to type the keyword tea in the comments to let me know.